Tarannum and all
Yes,
of you.
sir. आवाज आ रही.
Yes, sir.
Interruption during the lecture. Someone is disconnecting it. Now let us again start today's topic. Today's topic, as you know, is the role of toxin in pathogenesis. And you know that it was Megan and Murphy who described the role of toxin in the plant disease development, and later on the term toxin was defined by Diamond and Wagner in 1953. A very simple definition of toxin is that toxin is a chemical substance. Toxin is a chemical substance produced by bacteria or fungi when they attack the
Plant.
when they attack and infect the plant, and these chemical substances are toxic to the plant, and they play a very important role in the disease development. Now, this toxin, the various terms has been used for these toxins. You can say this toxin as a phytotoxin. You can say this toxin as a pathotoxin. This toxin has also been defined as the phytoaggressine, but the very common term is phytotoxin, pathotoxin, phytoaggressine, vivotoxin. But let us use the simple word, the toxin. These toxin are the chemical substances produced by the bacterial and fungal pathogen when they attack the host plant, and these toxins, which are chemical substances, are toxic to the plant cell, and they play a very important role in the disease development. Now let us come to understand some important properties of toxin. What the toxin produced by the bacteria and fungi in the infected plants have some important features, and let us at first see these important features of the toxin. Toxins are the low molecular weight compound. The first property of that, let us see some of the important characters of the toxin, features of the toxin. Phytotoxins. These toxins have low molecular weight. Toxins have low molecular weight compound होते हैं ये. They have high mobility. They have low molecular weight, but they have high mobility. The toxin can bring about the change in the permeability of the cell membrane of the host cell. The toxin are capable of inhibiting the action of the enzymes in the host cell. They have the capability to affect the metabolism of the host cell. They have the capability to cause various symptoms of the plant diseases. So these toxins are characterized by the various features, and some of the features I have mentioned, I have pointed out here. I am again pointing out the features of this toxin. You must always remember that toxins are the low molecular weight compound. They have high mobility. They can bring about they have the capacity to change the permeability of the host cell membrane. They have the capacity to inhibit the enzyme action. They have the capability to have adverse effect on the metabolism of the host cell. They can cause they play a very important role in the disease development, and these toxins are very important, which are produced by the bacteria and fungi when they attack and infect the host plant, and in the absence of these toxins, the disease development cannot take place. Therefore, the toxins produced by these pathogens are very important as far their role in the disease development are concerned. Now let us see the types of toxins. The toxins have been classified. The toxins are of various types depending upon various bases. At first, let us divide this toxin into two groups. Toxin have been broadly classified into two groups. The first group is the general toxin. The first group include the general toxin. The second group include the host specific toxins. So there are differences between the general toxin and host specific toxins. And what is the difference between these two, general toxin and the host specific toxin? I am going to make the difference between these two. Let us at first see the general toxin. General toxins are the such toxins General toxins are the such toxins which are produced by a pathogen, pathogen in a particular host plant. But these toxins are also capable of developing the disease in the other species of the same plant. Matlab, that is the general toxin. The general toxin is not species specific. Rather, these general toxins are those toxins which are produced by the pathogens like bacteria and fungi in a particular host. But these toxins are also capable of, capable of developing the disease in the other species of the same plant. Therefore, such toxins are known as the general toxin. They are not general toxins are not selective toxin. General toxins are not a specific toxin. Rather, they are the non-specific toxin. That the toxin produced by a pathogen in a particular host plant not only help in the development of disease in this, rather such toxin can also play very important role in the disease development in the other species. Therefore, you can say that the non-specific, you can use the term non-specific, non-host specific toxin. General toxins are also known as non-host specific toxin or non-selective toxin. On the other hand, there are host specific toxin. Host specific toxin, or you can say the selective toxin. The host specific toxins are such toxins which which have which can bring about the disease development in a particular host plant which they infect. These such toxin, host specific toxin, have no role in the disease development in other species of the same plant. Rather, the host specific, you know the term specific. Specific means a khas, a particular. So the second class of the second group of the toxin, which have been described as the host specific toxin. These toxins are produced by the pathogen in the attacked or infected host plant, and these toxins cannot produce in the other plants. Therefore, other species of the plant. Therefore, they are called host specific. Therefore, they are called host specific toxin because they are very specific. They can only cause of the disease development in a particular host plant. It's a cause, and such toxins do not have nothing to do with any other plant of the other species. On the other hand, general toxin में क्या होता है? In case of general toxin, the toxin produced by the pathogens in a particular host plant can also have effect or can also play very important role in the disease development in other plants. Therefore, the general toxins are not species specific, whereas the host specific toxins are those toxins which can only cause pathogenesis in the infected host and not in the other species. There are two classes of the toxins. The first one is the general toxin, and the second one is the host specific toxin. Now, the general toxins may be produced by the produced by the bacterial pathogen, or may be produced by the fungal pathogen. Similarly, the host specific toxins may also be produced by the bacterial pathogen and fungal pathogen. This is the first basis of the classification of the toxin. Now let us see the second basis of the classification of toxin. The second basis of the classification of toxin is the capability of the causing different degree of the adverse effect in the host plant. On this basis, the toxins are of the two types. I have already written on this whiteboard. Look here at this of the two types here. Monotropic toxin. Look here. Type of classification. The toxins are type host specific. The second basis of classification of toxin is the whether the toxin is inside the intracellular space or it is secreted. If the toxins are secreted in the intracellular space, if the toxins are produced and secreted in the intracellular space inside the cell, such toxins are known as toxins, and toxins which are secreted by the pathogen outside exotoxin. There are three toxin host basis. On the site of their action, these toxins are of the two types, endotoxin and exotoxin. On the basis of the mode of action, the toxins are of the two types, monotropic toxin and pleiotropic toxin. So at first, again, I want to going to make you know that endotoxins are such toxins which are produced by the bacterial pathogens inside in the intracellular space, and these toxins are released when the bacterial cell undergo death. And exotoxins are those toxins which are secreted outside this by the pathogens, and such toxins are known as exotoxins and endotoxins. Similarly, the toxins are of the two types on the basis of degree of their action. These two are the monotropic toxins and pleiotropic toxins. Monotropic toxins are those toxins which affect only the metabolism of the host. Look here, the monotropic toxins are the such toxins which affect only the metabolism of the host plant, and pleiotropic toxins are those toxins which affect the host in different ways. They not only affect the metabolism, they also affect the different processes in the host cell. So they have the different action. They affect the host plant in different ways. Then such toxins are known as pleiotropic toxin, and such toxins which affect only the metabolism of the host are known as monotropic toxin. So this toxin can also be divided into two forms, like classified monotropic toxin, pleiotropic toxin. Toxin can also be divided into two types on the basis of their site of the secretion. They may be endotoxin or exotoxin. Endotoxins are synthesized and by the bacterial pathogen, and these toxins get released when the bacterial cell undergo death inside the cell. Exotoxins are those toxins which are secreted by the pathogens outside the, and the best basis of the classification of this toxin is the has been written at the top. This is the and divided into general toxins and toxins. General toxins are those toxins which are produced by the pathogens like the bacteria and fungi in the infected host plant, and these toxins are also capable of playing role in the disease development in other species of the same plant. But on the other hand, host specific toxins are those toxins which are produced by the pathogens like bacteria and fungi in the host plants attacked by them, and these toxins cannot bring about, these toxins do not have any adverse action in the other plants. Yani these toxins which are host specific can only have effect in a particular host in which they are attacking. They have nothing to do with the other host plant. But in case of general toxin, the general toxin, as the name indicates, the toxin produced by one pathogen in the particular plant can have also effect on another plant. So they are called general toxin. Now let us look some example. Let us see here some examples of general toxin. General toxin, the general toxin are of two types: general fungal toxins and general bacterial toxins. And I have written here some examples of them.